Hey, this is Farmer George. Here we are again. We're just coming back to empty another harvest, and we'll stay with this vehicle now while he finishes this field. I think we're just going to take one last pass around the other vehicles, make sure that they are not going to... Oh, and he's off. I wouldn't have thought that little splash and dash would have done him so good. We'll try and let him stop again before we... because he's not quite doing the right thing. Yes, I wanted him to be on the inner circuit, but I wanted him not to do all that bendy business. Let's make sure the other vehicles are turned off. I don't know why this isn't emptying into this wagon. Yes, it is emptying. Just not quite over the...
How far away are you again?
He's first. So we'll leave him doing that. We're leaving him off courseplay for the moment. We'll drive all these vehicles back once we've got this vehicle emptied. So we're just making sure that we had no other vehicles on courseplay. Just because we are running only 2 gigabytes on an old XP that we're playing this on, which is a Windows 7 game, and it's running on Windows XP, and it's running on 32-bit, not 64-bit. And I've got a NVIDIA GT 610 card, which has got 2 gigabytes on board. So that's where the whatever power's left in this machine is coming from. The graphics card, really. And there's only this central area of the field to do. So if we can keep this harvester empty, we've basically got a one-stop, non-stop courseplay course all the way around this farm. And that would be a nice screenshot if we can grab one. I don't know why the courseplay icons turn orange or green, so if anyone knows, perhaps they could tell me in the comments. I intend leaving the comments on. A lot of my videos I used to turn them off. This isn't going to go well. I'm going to have to stop and start the harvester, I think. Yes. So we need to fix this, I think. Stop the harvester. Turn off AutoCombine. Back into repair mode. Back to about here. One more. Go back to record mode. Turn the harvester on manually. Cruise control. And turn this corner like a U shape. We might have to do that every time, actually. Let's see what happens. We'll go back to auto. Let's hope that's got it. Maybe try cutting off that little leg the next one makes it almost round. Again, back into course repair.
They're good for a little bit of amusement when you're bored.
Course play back on record. Manual cruise control. Just to get this corner to run smoothly. AutoCombine back on. We may have to help it through that gap there to the right as well.
Everything following you, okay? Oh, they're in a fight. So they live.
This again, once again, is probably going to take us most of this time. Now you can see this working. What we'll do is next time we end this video, we'll stop this video until the next video along. Sorry that I'm having to compete with other voices in the room. Will not be quiet, but there you are. That's the way it goes. Some people are ignorant, and they know you're recording and they're still talking loud. So, and I want him to move over actually. See if we can get this filled. And then I just dislike it when people won't shut up when they come into a room when they know that you're working or when you know that you're doing something that's important. I feel it's important anyway. I like to have my own time. This is my office as well, it's not anybody else's room, so they shouldn't be coming in. You have to get one of those red recording lights outside the door. Do not disturb. I wonder if he's going to do this. He usually does this corner okay, doesn't he? So nearly full. Nope, he has messed up. So we can't have that. Let's go back into fixing mode. We need to take off about 3 of the points, I think, from here. Back to removing some of the course points. Manual drive, recording course play, and then back into a nice corner. So if you can get this going, I hope that's cosplay switched on. Look, see if we got it. Yep. already pressed the control once. Didn't obviously do it. Taking its time.
Hold E, and it should say whistle or follow.
Oops. I'm now conscious that the other thing's gonna maybe just mess up. Let's just put him on hold. Whilst we go and empty this. And then we'll do a demonstration of another field with this standard cosplay method on, where you just use the vehicles to empty the harvester and let the harvester go on its own accord, and you'll see what damage this vehicle does to the field driving over the crops. Which, you know, people say, well, you don't have to have that mod on if you don't want to, but the point is, it's not realistic. If you want to make farming, if it's supposed to be simulated farming, and you want all the same sort of problems, one of the problems you will have as a farmer is making sure that you don't drive over your crop. If you drive over your crop, you crush it, kill it. You know. See, this point about this house being, this greenhouse being too small. You just wouldn't have this. It just wouldn't exist like this. I don't believe that this is actually the proper greenhouse. You know, there's no shutter doors on it for a start, so if you was going to put your grain silo entrance point, tipping point inside a building, which is a good idea to do, you would have doors on it. You keep the rain off the mechanisms inside, of course, but then again it would have a higher entrance exit and more room to turn, and there's lots of other things you could have done with that, like pipe out the side of the building. We want to take the corn off this field. So what we'll do is, whilst we're taking the time to just manage this field on its own, we will trying to make this run smoothly. And we will come back in the next video when I've cleaned up this corner. Okay? So I'll see you next video.